The London 2012 Olympics isn't just about sport, it's also about God. We wanted to find out what he was thinking about all of this. We wanted to get the buzz on the Bible, the cut on the Quran, the scoop on the scripture, the twist in the Torah. Greg, over to you.
And do you have a take on the Olympics, or any thought about what it's doing to the UK and to London?
Yes, it's a good way of bringing people together from different nations, even though it happens already.
I'm a Christian Zionist.
Right. Christian Zionist?
Christian Zionist.
So do you think Christ would be a supporter of sport?
I would say he will, the same as I'm sure he will be a supporter of folk dance and music, because David was a wonderfully musical figure.
Yeah.
He was a musician and a dancer.
So you've got a police escort?
I've got a police escort, yes, but they're very nice and they're very accommodating, and actually if they weren't with me, their colleagues would be stopping me all the time. So because it was because of what I did at the Olympic Games 8 years ago, I have to, as it were, accept this as the price to pay for having such a high profile and intervening in the Olympics.
And what was it you did at the Olympics?
Well,
8 years ago was Sydney, no?
No, Athens.
Athens.
I grabbed the Brazilian runner Vanderlei de Lima, who was leading the race.
Yeah.
And actually, I suppose I robbed him of the gold medal.
But did you harm him?
No, there was no physical harm.
You just touched him?
Well, no, he was actually knocked over, literally.
Oh.
Yeah.
By your
by
push?
the force of the, yes, I was knocked over as well.
Where did this force come from?
I think it came from the angels. Because I explained to many people, the angels up in heaven have a huge influence on affairs on earth. And they control history and control events.
So are you criticising the Olympics and saying it's a big waste of money and diverting people's attitudes?
Of course it is. I mean, the Olympics is here diverting everyone's attention from the real problems. Mankind was not created to just throw a ball or kick something or anything like this. Mankind was created to worship God. This is why we've been created. And people are being diverted by this by not asking themselves the real questions and the real problems, seeing the real problems in the world today. Like we see many tyrants in the world today. I mean, you can say that, yes, there's a tyrant in Syria, there's a tyrant in Burma, but there's also a tyrant in Britain, there's also a tyrant in America. If we want to talk about terrorism, if we want to talk about oppression, then we have to look to the West. The West is the one that is causing the most oppression by putting these puppet rulers in place, and yet no one's seeing these problems because they're too busy with the Olympics.
Yeah, do you have any support for the Islamic sportsmen?
No, none at all, because I believe the whole of the Olympics is a waste of time. It's not allowed in Islam, and when Islam does come back and when we do establish the Islamic State, we will never have any of these kind of things.
So, you heard it here first exclusively on POPLAR TV. The Mormons' ultimate goal, say no. The evangelists, utterly confused. Thought for Life, or the Baptists, so-so. And the Scientologists, definite yes. And of course, Mohammed of Team Islam, definite no. This is Sebastian reporting for POPLAR TV.